Om Shanti. So we learned about the form, right? We corrected our misunderstanding. God's form, it's not just light, okay? God's form is his incorporeal stage, okay? As a result of being in light of knowledge, okay? When he is present in a corporeal body, okay? So God's existence as a light of knowledge is proved when he takes a body for the loan and performs action of giving the knowledge through that body. Okay, that's when he is called. He is the light of knowledge. Okay, and he is incorporeal due to his incorporeal stage. Right? If it's still not clear, of course, what you have to do, you know that, right? Okay, in this session, we are going to focus on God's name. Okay, many people don't know that God has a name. Okay, we are not talking about the corporeal body. Okay, very, very important. Okay, let's clear that misunderstanding. Okay, we have been carrying. God doesn't have a form and different avatars or the different bodies, okay, whom people believe that God has given the inspiration are considered to be the image of God. No, okay, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the name of any corporeal bodies. We are talking about God himself as a supreme soul. Okay, he has a name, right? He doesn't have a body, but he is the supreme soul. It's himself has a name. Okay, as incorporeal being, just like we souls are there, but we take a body and then we receive the name. Okay, based on the body. God doesn't have a body, but still he has a name based on biggest quality. Okay, very important quality that he possesses all the time. It does not change any given time, even after he takes the body. Continuously, he operates based on that quality. That's his personality, identity that defines him, that separates him from everybody else. Okay, so what is that quality, okay, attribute that God has, that no one has, and he keeps it all the time, okay, which is constant in him. Okay, what is that? Right, so let's find out. Okay, so God has a name. Okay, what is his name? God says, he himself says, these are the versions of God. God says, my name is Shiva. Okay, Shiva. My name is Shiva. Many people say Shiva, but Shiv. Okay, my name is Shiv. So Shiv, we are not talking about a body. Many people have that image in themselves. Okay, especially souls who belong to Sanatan Dharma. They consider Shiv and Shankar, the corporeal being, as the same. Okay, Shiv and Shankar, they both are different. We will come to know in the next session. Okay, Shiv is the name, okay, of God. Okay, as a supreme soul. Okay, it's a point of light. Okay, energy. We're talking about that divine supreme energy has a name. Okay, which is known as Allah, we said, right? Jyoti, Allah, Noor, right? Known by different names in different religion. Okay. But the Shiv name has come from its meaning. Okay. So majority of the names that we have in the scriptures, okay, or in the memorial of God, it's based on the task he has performed or attributes or characteristics he possesses. Okay, so what is the meaning of Shiv? It's beneficial. Okay, beneficial. So after coming into this world, which he has come already, okay, which is a good news, you're the lucky one who is coming to know that God was not here before, now he is here. Okay, and next videos you will get a lot of proofs, okay, on why I am saying God was not here until now. Okay, just use your logic. Do not become biased by the beliefs you have been attached for so long. Okay, it has not done so good, okay, for you, other than just giving some comfort. In here, we are looking for realization, deep cleaning, okay, and that elevated experience within very short amount of time. We know that within our hearts, it doesn't matter how much we try to defend our beliefs, we know it has not given us the strength, have fulfilled our wish we have been looking for since long. Okay, so let us not become very much influenced by our emotions. Let us focus based on the intellect. Okay. All right. So God says, whenever I come in the body, whatever action I perform after coming, every action is full of benefit. Okay. That's why his name is Shiva. Shiv. Okay. So that's why, see, without him performing the actions, his quality of being beneficence is also not proved. So everything that God possess needs to have a proof in order for him to be called as a God. It needs to be witnessed practically. Okay, cannot be imagined, because until now, through lot of imagination, okay, we have created false identity of God within us. So God is giving the practical proof of who he is at this time to correct that wrong image, okay, we have been carrying. So God is called Shiv, not just Shiv, but Sadashiv. Okay, it means that there is no time when my acts, words do not bring benefit, always beneficial. Okay, so that's why, remember, the names in the scriptures are based on the task. Okay, a lot of people in the Sanatan Dharam who have read the scriptures, you have heard the name Duryodhan, which means who fought a wicked war. Okay, Ravan, the one who makes one cry. Okay, so we all are Ravan, we make someone cry. So basically, it's not just a character actor, it depicts the characteristics. Okay, whoever possesses that characteristics basically gets the name, whether it's an ordinary human being or it's just a character in the like epic Mahabharata or Ramayana. Okay, Ram means the one who makes the world delight. Okay, in happiness. Okay, who makes us play in the world of happiness is called Ram. The one whom the yogi delights in his remembrance. Okay, so that's why God also have a name Shiv. Shiv is made up of two words, Sha or Eve. Sha means goodness, Shubhta. Eve means complete. Okay, complete goodness. Sadashiv, always a benefactor. Okay, that's why he's known as Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Okay, Satyam means truth, Shivam means benefaction, Sundaram. Okay, he's the one who is beautiful. Okay, because he's very auspicious. Okay, he is beautiful. Right? That's why when we say Brahma Devtaya Namaha, Vishnu Devtaya Namaha, Shankar Devtaya Namaha, we say Shiv Paramatmaya Namaha. Okay, Paramatma. Right? So he is the supreme. Right? So that's why Shiv. That's why in his memorial, Shivling is made, which is worshipped the most. Okay, in India and all over the world as well, but most in India, then all over the world compared to other deities. Shivling is worshipped the most. Okay, so God is incorporeal, but incorporeal doesn't mean point of light. It refers to his incorporeal stage, being in the body, which is worshipped in the form of Shivling. Okay, which is the oblong, often black stone representing Shiva. Okay, It's very, very important. Jyotirlingam. So ling represents a body. The point in the ling represents Shiva. Okay. Incorporeal stage of Lord Shiva being present in the body. Right. And let's find out a little bit more about Shivling. Okay. So Shivling was the first ideal which was worshipped in the path of bhakti from the Copper Age. Okay. The first temple was made in the Copper Age was Shivling. Okay. Shivling was the first ideal which was worshipped. That was the beginning of the unadulterated bhakti. That's why God says, we have done the sattvic bhakti. So all of us who have worshipped Shivling during that time, okay, before we have our mind directed to any other ideas, at that time with one, you can say with oneness, in complete concentration, we just focused on one, we had worship, that is called sattvic bhakti, unadulterated bhakti, and God said, when I come, I give you the fruit of even that during that time that you had worshipped me. Okay, very, very important. Bhakti also goes through different stages. That is not our point of discussion here, but bhakti goes through 3 stages: sattvic, rajasi, and tamasi. Okay, currently all the bhakti that we are doing that falls under the rajasi and tamasi stage. Okay, sattvic bhakti, people don't even know now what is sattvic bhakti. Okay, over the time, truth has been diluted. Lot of human opinions have been added and changed the way of doing things. They have added the rituals, reformed the rituals, create lot of imaginary things, and give the name of this is what God wants us to do. Okay, that's why even despite doing bhakti, we are not feeling content. Okay, that's why God says, I have not taught bhakti, I give you the fruit of devotion. Okay, we will keep one audio in this series. You are happy to listen to it if you wish. If you don't find it, you can contact us. We will help you understand it. Okay, all right. One more thing, like if you would like to access the slides, okay, I forgot to mention it in the last recording. You can check the description box. That's why you will see in the title, okay, I have written at many places, see the description box to bring your attention if you would like to go through the slides. Okay, it's provided, majority of them, some of them you might not see, but majority of the slides on the topic we are covering is provided, okay, in the description box. So you can go through it at your own time. All right. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, we are talking about the praise of Lord Shiva. Okay, so Lord Shiv is worshipped the most. Okay, we are saying why we are worshipping, right? Because he had done the big task. That's why Shivling is shown big and Saligram is shown little. And we perform some big yajna. Saligram is the memorial of all the powerful souls who gave the cooperation to God. And Shivling, which is made big, it is made up of the mud, right? So mud is representing 5 elements. So that's why we say Ling is the body. Okay, this is a representation of the body. In the old temple, Shivling used to be kept. Shivling was kept in the middle, okay, of the old temples because he is the highest on high. And around Shivling, there were the ideals of all the deities, including Shankar. Okay, that tells us Shiv and Shankar are different. Okay, Shankar, we'll also go through it in this in the next recording. So let me just wait until then. All right. So this document, you probably want to go through it if you want to get the feeling, yeah, right, of Shivling being the highest ideal of all. Okay, because we have proofs that that is the majority of the ideas which were found in excavation were the Shivling. Okay, and then the Tirthankar, ideas of Shankar. Okay, you can see a city named Vatican. They have found the Shivling in excavation, and they also have shaped the city, okay, by the shape of the Shivling. All right, so you can also see that proof. So Shivling is not just worshipped or revered by the souls from Sanatan Dharam, but also other souls from different religions also have regarded the Shivling, worship Shivling. Okay, there are many proofs available. You can go through it, but Jain, Ved, Purans, Valmiki Ramayana, okay, Mahabharata, majority of the scriptures, pretty much all the scriptures have agreed the universal authority as a Shivling. Okay. So in Mahabharata too, it says there was nothing in the beginning of the world. The topic of appearance of a very big egg form has come up. Okay, which is talking about Shivling. Okay, who is the seed of everyone. Okay, so it's a presence of God, right, in the corporeal being. Right. So Shiva is sung the most in the temples too, even today. Okay. So these are the proofs from the scriptures. If you know Hindi, you can look at it. The slides will be there in the description box. Okay. So in the older civilization, as it says in here, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Okay. No other civilization. There is no other civilization older than that. Okay. In there, they have found majority of the ideals of Shivling. Also, Muhammad Ghaznavi, when he attacked Bharat, ruined the temples, he was not able to break one Shivling. Okay. And that Shivling right now is worshipped by Muslims. Okay. Especially during Ramzan. Right. And we know about Sange Ashwad, right? The stone. And all the other proofs, you can go through it, right? In the slides, if you would like even in Egypt, Shivling is worshipped. All these proofs are there. Okay, in different countries, how Shivling is the universal authority. One more thing I want to bring the attention, see in other scriptures, we know Allah means highest on high, right? But in their scriptures, like in Muslims and Christians, okay, there is also a word they used. Sheb, Yahweh is the same as Shiva, right? It is mentioned. Look, you can look at this proof as well, right? The Yahweh came from Shiv only, okay, which and then Saba word has come from Shiv only, which means the same, beneficent. Okay, they just not recognize that it has derived from Shiva. Okay, so Shiv is the original name of God, right? But that name has recognized as a name of God in other religions too. Okay, now next session we are going to focus on the difference between Shiv and Shankar. Okay, the souls from Sanatan Dharam, they have that in-depth faith in Shiv Shankara, but they don't know that Shiv and Shankar are not the one. Okay, because we didn't know until now because Shiv was not here. Now Shiva is here, right? Shiv is here. He's telling us his own introduction. So he would tell that he would differentiate himself, right? He would tell what is right and versus wrong, right? He's giving his identity. So he can only tell the truth about himself. So let's find that out in the next session. All right, then we will move further in finding out, okay, and actually supporting some of the, giving you the supporting proofs regarding a lot of misbeliefs that we are carrying that, oh, these are the misbeliefs and it's not right. One of them would be God is not omnipresent. So we are going to cover that next after differentiating Shiv and Shankar. Okay, best wishes. Om Shanti.